Okay, what are we talking about? Yeah, if you are from a broken home, like not an ideal family, in any way it happened, maybe your mother and your father broke up, your mother died when you were very young, and maybe your father remarried or not, or it was your dad that died when you were young and you grew up only with your mom, like the family system was not that balanced. You understand? If that was the case with you, then there is something that I need you to do. If you are still single, before you get married, you need to seek for therapy, because the way you are brought up, no matter how much the present parents did for you and taught you, because the home system was not balanced. Okay, let me chip in this. Also, if you live with your father and your mom and the family dynamism was not a good one, like they were always fighting, they were always disagreeing, when something is not normal, people that grew up in a normal home where there is love, where there is optimum care, like their standard is usually high. They have a high self of high sense of self-esteem. That's it. High sense of self-esteem. These people naturally have it. They don't even need to assess themselves. But if you belong to any of the category that I previously mentioned, you came from a dysfunctional home, my dear, even if you think you are confident, even if you think you have self-esteem, you have low self-esteem, like it's inherent. You understand, there are some things that are not normal with you, and that's why you need therapy. Now, being practical, now in this world, in this Nigeria that we have, how many people can afford therapy? Not so many people, and that is why I will advise you that if you cannot access therapy because of the cost, because you don't even know how many people are doing therapy, and it's not that easy to come across psychologists that do this in this country. Abroad, there are many of them, and I don't know if their services are cheap for those who live abroad, but for Nigerians, at least I know that therapy is not that cheap. So what I will need you to do as an assignment is that, number one, go and read about high self-esteem and assess yourself and find ways to build your self-esteem. Number two, move close to a functional family, a family where things are done appropriately. Just deliberately move close. If you are a Christian, find a family, a church, a family in the church that, okay, these people, they are normal. Just move closer to them and see how they do things. You understand? This will build your idea of the right kind of partner to seek for. But if you don't do all those things, if somebody come along the way and the person is doing the barest minimum for you, you think that is the height of it, because your level, your standard kuma is very low due to your background. I mentioned two things that you need to do to build up your self-esteem, to get yourself accustomed to the normal pattern of things when it comes to family. So the third thing I will want you to do is to pray hard. Pray very well that God should send a godly person to you, a godly man, a godly woman to you, and God should sharpen the eyes of your understanding so that you'll be able to decipher a deceitful person that comes in the clothing of sheep, but who is a wolf, so that you don't miss it maritally. So prayer, finding a family you can emulate, a role model, a family as a mentor, yeah, a good family that you can see the practicality of normal family dynamism, normal family life, and reading about high self-esteem, how to build it. Yeah, you do a lot of research on that and see how you can apply it to your life, because the way you even present yourself will determine the caliber of people that you will attract. You understand? The way you are, the way you carry yourself will determine the kind of people that will be roaming around you. So you need to look into these things so that history will not repeat itself on you. You understand? People who grow up from a stable family, they already, like, their minds already configured to the normal way of doing things, to the normal things. So when, if this person is a female now, when guys that are not up to standard comes around, like, easily they repel the person easily. Like, the person cannot even stand it, like it will be like a disgust to them. They will not even entertain that person. But if you are from a broken home, you see someone that is love bombarding you, you are not able to pick signal that this person is a fake, because you didn't grow up well. So you need to seek therapy first, and if you can't afford therapy, do the things I have mentioned. This will go a long way to help you before choosing a life partner. Yeah, thank you for listening to this. Thank you. Bye.